Hi loves, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. My name is Morgan, and today I'm going to be comparing my two Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. I have the Empreinte version and I have a limited edition canvas version, and I've had these bags for a while now, so I'm going to tell you the similarities, the differences, and I'm going to give you some tips that might help you decide between the two if you're looking at getting this bag and you just can't decide if you want the leather or the canvas version. So let's get into it. I'm going to use the canvas version to show you the features that both of the bags have that are no different from each other, just the general features of the bag. So they are both the same size. This is the width. They both have a zipper pocket on the back. They both have a top handle and a detachable strap, and they can both be worn on the shoulder, crossbody, or in the hand with or without the strap on. They both have this little pinch closure here that you just push in. It's really hard to push in without stuff in the bag. You just push it in to close it, or you just squeeze it to open it. So they both have 3 pockets. This bag can fit so much stuff in it. It's great. Both of the versions are great for an everyday bag that can fit all of your essentials. This can fit my vlogging camera, my wallet, my like mini pochette with all of my like junk in it, lipstick, maybe even a small notepad. You can fit quite a lot in this bag. And what I love about it is the zip pocket. I put my phone in here so it's super accessible and easy to get to. I absolutely love this bag for travel. You can check out my video about my top 5 travel handbags. The canvas version was on that video, but you can see my other choices. I'll link it up here. Both of them, I tend to use a twilly to protect the handle. And that kind of is it for the similarities of the two bags. It's mostly in the structure, in the shape, and the functions of the bag. So now I'll get into the differences. So these are the two bags side by side, and as you can see, they look very similar, but they wear very differently, I will say. The canvas I have found to be much more durable. It's more scratch resistant, not as easy to damage just because of the nature of the fabric. And I find this one also more versatile because I got a version with many colors on it. So I can match this. This patch here has black, so I can match this with black and brown and pretty much any color in my wardrobe, versus the pink one, which is coming up a little washed out on camera, but it's a little bit more pink than this. This is more, I would say, of a summer bag because it's a lighter color and it doesn't match with quite as much. If you change the twilly to have more colors, you could potentially match this bag with more items, but if you're just gonna go for the bag and you don't like to put a twilly on it, this one could be a little limiting in what you could match it with in your wardrobe. In terms of durability as well, I will say that this one is a more carefree bag, and this one I have to be very careful not to get color transfer because it happens super easy. I've had to wipe it off several times and like clean it. And even with a light colored jean, I've had issues. Of course, color transfer comes from your clothes, not from the bag, but you have to be very conscious. I only wear this with like cotton, like light summer colors, fabrics that I've washed before. And in terms of jeans, I only now wear this with white jeans only. I would not even put this with a light colored denim anymore. Or if I had a duster coat in a light color that was between my jeans and the bag, that would be the only way I would wear this bag with denim. That's something to be very cautious of if you're gonna go for the Empreinte. But I will say the Empreinte leather does come in several colors. It comes in black, it comes in like a navy blue, I've seen it in red, like a beige. They do different colors every season, and they also do different limited editions. Not necessarily every season, but at least once or twice a year you see some type of limited edition Pochette Metis in the canvas. If you want to go for the leather and you don't want to worry about color transfer, I would recommend looking at one of those darker colors like the navy or the black, because then you might also get a little more versatility out of the bag. I just pulled the straps out for a second, and I wanted to mention the canvas strap is much more structured. So if you weigh the bag down too much, this can get a little uncomfortable. I'm just saying, like, if you put something super heavy in the bag, the hard edges of this might dig into your shoulder. I haven't had a problem with it with just regular day-to-day items, but this is a much softer strap. So this is more comfortable on the shoulder. That's just something to be aware of. Honestly, if you're just putting day-to-day items in it, I wouldn't say it's a concern you need to worry about. But if you tend to have something just super heavy that you put in your bag, this one might end up being a little more comfortable for you. Something else I also wanted to show you is, I'm not sure if all the canvas ones are like this or if it was just because it was a limited edition, but this one is lined in velvet and this one is lined in canvas. I can only speak on the bags that I have. My canvas bag has this fuchsia pink lining and my pink Empreinte leather bag has a fabric lining. There's not much difference in the wear and tear in the lining that I've seen so far, but if you have a preference, it's something to be aware of. For reference, I am 5'6" tall and I usually wear like a UK 10-12. So now I want to show you what the bags look like on. I'll go one at a time. I wore an outfit so you could kind of see how each style could work with many things in your closet, but it's really just a styling choice. So this is the canvas one. Crossbody. The pink matches beautifully with the sweater. You can hold it in your hand like this as well. You can also put it on your shoulder like this. And then let me just put on the other one so you can see them together. Both can work with this outfit, but each one gives like a different look. This is a little more girly and this is a little more bright and colorful. I'll show you this one on now. This is the one crossbody. I will mention, think about which way you wear it crossbody if you're going to put a twilly, and make the bow where it comes in front if you want that detail. You can also carry this one in the hand too, or on the shoulder. Now I'm going to explain for what type of use I would buy each type of bag. Obviously, if you're looking for a leather bag, go for the Empreinte. If you're looking for a canvas bag, go for the canvas. But getting a little deeper into it, think about your wear and tear of daily life. If this is going to be your one designer bag and you know you're a rough user of your handbags, go for the canvas for sure. The Empreinte is a little more delicate, though it's still a good leather. I don't see many scratches because it is like pebbled. I think it's really hard to see on camera, but there is some like pebbling to the leather. It's not as delicate as like a Chanel lambskin for sure, but I will say in this pink color for sure you have to be more careful with it. Take into account how you know you are with your handbags. If you're very careful with your handbags like I am, an Empreinte will be just fine for you. But if you are a rough user, do go for the canvas. Another thing I think you should consider when deciding between these two bags is what type of style do you want? The canvas reads a little more casual. The Empreinte can read casual or it can read more sophisticated depending on how you dress when wearing the bag. So I think you have a little more versatility in this in terms of style choice, but in terms of what it matches with, you have more versatility with this, like if you go for a limited edition with colors. Because I have brown, I have black, I have pink, I have blue, I have red, I have white. I put this with nearly anything in my closet and it looks good. Plus I also added a very colorful twilly to add even more color to it. So this honestly matches with a ton in my wardrobe. I don't think I have any brown clothes in my closet, to be honest. So I'm not a huge fan of Louis Vuitton canvas just simply because it's brown and I don't have a lot of brown in my wardrobe. I either have bright colors or I have black. This still works in my wardrobe even though it is brown because of the other colors. Now, with the Empreinte though, it comes in more colors like I mentioned before, so you could take a look at your wardrobe. You could choose the color that works for your wardrobe in this Empreinte leather if you want to go for leather. I would suggest taking a look at what colors you're going to be matching this with and keeping that into consideration before choosing which one to go for. Another thing you might want to consider is how many bags you have in your collection. If you are the type of person who has many bags and you switch them out from outfit to outfit like I do, it doesn't matter which one you choose. An Empreinte will be fine in your collection and last you many years and look beautiful for a very long time. But if you are a person who is looking for just one designer bag to have in your closet, I would really suggest taking a closer look at the canvas because this is more durable and I think this is really gonna hold up much better over time. This one I can already tell is gonna lose its shape a little bit quicker than this one, because even after having them, I can feel the difference in the structure in this one and this one. So if you are just gonna have one bag, I would really recommend the canvas over the Empreinte. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you found this helpful. If you've been considering one of these bags, maybe this gave you some useful information. Make sure to click subscribe, because in my next video, I'm going to show you all the bags in my collection that have been so great I've bought them twice. So yes, I have 2 of these bags because it's a great bag, but there are also other bags in my collection that were so good, I either bought them in another color, another size, for a different purpose, and I'm gonna share all of those with you in my next video. So click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it.